What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl V, the Notary. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So, one of the questions that I've been recently asked by one of my subscribers in our YouTube family here at V, the Notary is, okay, I just became a loan signing agent. I haven't been doing this that long. How much should I realistically expect to make right now in 2024? Okay, so I thought this would be an interesting video to kind of break things down to you guys. And again, everything that I'm saying in this video are estimates, okay? There are a lot of variables. Where do you live? What type of loan signing are you doing? You know, how frequently am I getting, loan signing notifications and offers and all of that? So I just wanted to give you some estimates and ballparks of what you should expect to make as a loan signing agent if you are only doing loan signing work. Okay, so this video is excluding, general notary, inspections, apostilles, permit running, all of those different things that I actively do as a notary. This is strictly loan signing, okay? So you can take this, with a grain of salt, or you can really take heed to what I'm saying, because I think I'm pretty accurate, as it pertains to the numbers that I'm about to give you guys, okay? Also, before I get started, this video will give you an overarching, view of why I always say that you need to be doing other things outside of just, loan signing work if you really want to make money as a notary with the way things are right now in the market, okay? So let's get started. Now, I think that the numbers that I'm about to give you guys are on the high end as well. So let's just, talk about this from the perspective of a part-time loan signing agent versus a full-time loan signing agent. Okay, so let's just say you are a part-time loan signing agent and you are actively doing loan signings. Let's say you're doing, as a part-time loan signing agent, you're doing 8 signings a week, okay? 8 signings a week. Let's say you're doing it 4 days a week and you have 2 signings a week. I think that's pretty accurate to what's an active part-time loan signing agent would do. Okay, so let's just take the average of loan signings. That could be anywhere from quick signings to HELOCs to all of them. Let's just say on an average you're making $80 from loan signings, because most of us are doing loan signings through signing services, right? Not a lot of you guys have developed a lot of really good relationships with title companies that are paying more. So let's just say on average you're making $80 a signing. You have 8 signings a week, right? Okay. If you do that on a monthly basis as a loan signing agent, part-time, you are going to roughly be making an additional $2,500 a month. Now, that is a good extra amount of money to be bringing in monthly part-time. That's actually really, really good. If you have a full-time job, an extra $2,500 a month is great. But remember, this is if you are doing around 8 signings each week. Now, for me, as a part-time loan signing agent, on average, I'm not doing 8 loan signings a week, Some of you are, some of you aren't. It's not that I can't do 8 signings a week. It's just that because I do get plenty of offers to do 8 signings a week. It's just with my schedule, I'm not able. So some weeks I may have 8. Some weeks I may only do 2 or 3. Some weeks I might do about 12, 13. It just, my weeks are so all over the place. And I do like to travel, so a lot of times I'm not even available to do them. But let's just say you are a loan signing agent that is, you don't travel much. That's maybe you don't have kids that are in activities or whatever, and you are available to take signings. 8 signings a week, that's roughly about $2,500 extra a month, which is good. But that is if you are consistently doing that many loan signings. And again, it's with an average of, let's say, $80 a signing. And now we know there are some signing services that are not paying that much, that are cheap. So on the high end, as a part-time loan signing agent, you can expect to make about $2,500, right? So let's just say you are a full-time loan signing agent. This is where it gets, I don't want to say tricky, but things get a little different, because when you're doing something full-time, you're dependent on that salary for the large majority of your money, right? So let's just say as a full-time loan signing agent with an average of $80 per signing, that you are doing, let's say 15 signings a week, that's roughly, I think, around $4,800 a month. Now, depending on where you live, that will tell you right there whether or not that's good money. And you know, making money and being a loan signing agent is a great career, but again, for example, where I live is very expensive. The cost of living is expensive here. $4,800 would not do it. But you might live somewhere where you are able to, you know, get by off of $4,800 a month. But I guess the reason why I really wanted to break this down for you guys is, number one, I wanted to give you a realistic view of what you can expect to kind of make in the ballpark, because it's not the same as it was in 2020 and 2021 where people were busting out $10,000 to $15,000 a month, because you know the amount of signings in general that were coming in were astronomical, right? Like there was an overwhelming amount of loan signings that notaries were getting, and a lot of them, a large percentage of them were refinances, which normally, if you're smart and you negotiate your fees right, you're going to be making more than $100 per signing. So that is why, and people, I mean, they were just busting them out, you know, several days. So yeah, that's when you are, you know, working and having a large amount of signings coming in with a good fee, you're gonna make, you know, 10 to 15, maybe even $18,000 a month, which is great money, right? But we are no longer in 2020, 2021, where we are getting those amount of loan signings, or even those types of loan signings, as frequently. So it is much different. Now, again, these are all kind of averages that I kind of calculated. There are probably a lot of you that are doing more than 15 loan signings a month, or excuse me, a week. I can pretty much guess most of you are not doing that much. So this is actually on the high end of my calculations. So what does that mean for you as a loan signing agent? Again, I preach this to you guys. You guys got to start adding more services to your portfolio. You cannot just rely on loan signings if you really want to do well and have a very lucrative business. Yes, loan signings are a very integral part of being a notary, and most notaries, especially in the beginning, get into this business because they want to do loan signings. That's why I got into the business. But as you become a little more seasoned, you realize, okay, there are a lot of other ways and opportunities for me to really make money that are even just as interesting as being a loan signing agent, because loan signings are interesting, you learn a lot, but there are other ways and avenues to bring services where I can really contribute that aren't as time consuming, right? Because the thing that loan signings are great, but there's a lot of back end work that goes into it, you know, the printing, the prepping, the running to, you know, drop this off. Like sometimes the money isn't necessarily worth the fee, and that, you know, I have videos on that as well. It's not always worth it. So sometimes it's nice to have an apostille where, you know, maybe it takes an hour and a half, 2 hours, but you might be making $200 to $300, which is, you know, I mean, to me, you know, let's just call it what it is. It's worth it more than a loan signing that may take an hour, but you're only getting $90. You know what I mean? And you had to do all this printing and all of these things before that. So I just wanted to give you guys a perspective just to kind of think about, because loan signing agents alone are not making what you might think. And if you're new to this industry, or even if you're in this industry, this video is for y'all too, because we all, again, we have to, when things aren't necessarily working for us the way we want to, we have to start thinking outside of the box. And a lot of times thinking outside the box is saying, well, as a notary, what am I good at? What can I do with this skill set and add to it so that I can make money in different ways outside of just loan signing? Because if you're trying to make six figures as a loan signing agent by yourself, it's probably not going to happen. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But you can make six figures and beyond, you know, upper six figures or whatever, if you are smart, you market your services properly, and you add other services to the loan signing. Okay, so I just wanted to do like a quick and dirty breakdown for you guys of just some things to think about, what you can expect to make. If I'm way off, I'm open to, you know, criticism. You know, just be polite to me, you know, don't snap. If you feel that I'm off, just, you know, jump in my comments, let me know what you guys think. But I feel like I was generous in my calculations, because a lot of us are not doing 15 signings or even 8 signings a week. So if you're like me and you have a lot going on, the amount of signings I do each week as a part-time notary fluctuates. Okay, so again, drop that in my comments. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. We have a great community. Y'all are all my friends. I enjoy, you know, conversing with you guys and getting to know you guys. So please subscribe and also like and share. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.